I'm hearing something in the headphones. Oh, that's you.
Probably me.
Let me get my different. These dollar store glasses. Flake their outside coating.
Mm-hmm.
Then the flakes fall into my makeup and
Oof.
get caught on my makeup. Speaking of makeup, oh my God, seriously, I have got to stop putting that glue in my eyeballs. It stings so bad. Begin the game?
Yes.
Alrighty.
All right. So audio volume sounds good. I'm not hearing anything. You're able to hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
I don't hear the game though.
It's because the game.
The quiet, silent.
Yes.
Okay.
But I might have to restart the cards. So just.
This is the story of a man named.
You hear it now?
Yep.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a
Hi,
big
Stanley.
city where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was
Or sweet summer
He sat
soul.
at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
And again,
Being made exactly.
I just want Stanley to be happy.
Stanley was happy.
I'm hearing myself echo in my headphones.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
You still hear me?
That would forever
Yep.
change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Yeah, that's just that's my
He wheeled
mic
his
changed.
desk for
My
nearly
mic
an
settings
hour when
changed
he
for
realized that
Sunday.
not
I have to
one
read.
Okay.
single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call
So-
a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the
I
company
will
had
not
this happen.
tell you how to
This
get to an
complete
ending, but I will
isolation.
confirm if you've
Something
already
was
made
very
that
clearly
choice.
wrong.
Okay.
Sharp,
Okay? So
frozen
you have to
solid,
find more
Stanley
choices.
found himself
I can
unable
give
to
hints
move
as
for the
well.
longest time.
Okay.
But I
As he
don't want
came to
to
his
like
wits and
walk
regained
through
his
you with
senses,
this in
he
terms of
got
like
up from his
give you
desk
the
and
answers.
stepped out of his
Okay.
office.
But
I'm a pretty big girl. I don't think you'd be able to walk through me.
no, I mean basically be a walkthrough for you, or just tell you what to do. I did that for that one ending, but that was so we could get it done before the end of the stream.
I'm trying to type.
Use your keyboard and mouse. Or not. Alrighty.
Nope.
Alright. Well.
All right. I am determined
Mhm.
before we leave our office, okay? I am determined I'm not going to mention any OSHA violations this time. So
I don't believe
just
you.
I am telling myself not to be so obsessed. And so I am not going to mention OSHA violations just for today's session. So if we end up playing Stanley Parable past that, I'm not making any I'm not even making guarantees for today, but I am going to attempt to not be such a OSHA like fucking girl.
All of
OSHA
his
cheerleader.
coworkers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay, well, we
Stanley
already
decided
know
to
what
go
it
to the
is.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
The
meeting.
rest of the company is outside protesting. There I go behind the door again. There's 420, but I feel like there was a 20 in the hall too. Oh! I almost did it right away. God, that would have been so bad.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Alrighty.
open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Stanley, my sweet, sweet boy. My sweet, sweet boy. Don't forget, boss's office is super plush. Don't be upset.
You know where all the money's going to for in the
Coming
Oh,
to the
yeah.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit. When was the last time Stanley got a pay raise, bitch? You know what, Stanley? Since nobody's in here, I'll bet you anything they've got state-of-the-art fucking electronics and shit. Let's just take them. Take them in exchange for the fucking brainwashing that they have obviously done in this company to get you to believe that you're happy.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What
Little
he could not have
fox,
known
are you
was that
laughing?
The keypad behind
Yes,
the boss's
I'm
desk
100%
guarded
laughing
the
over here.
terrible truth that his
Alrighty.
boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Nope.
Oh yeah. With this one, you have to push the buttons using the controller and the.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input
I'm
anything
trying.
on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct
Amazing.
code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh boy, here we go.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
That's
It
because
was
you're
a
out of
stirring
the area
emotion
that
in
they've
his
been
chest, as though
dumping
he felt
drugs
more free
into
think
to
for himself,
get you to be
question
happy
anything
at your
further.
job.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Because the
This
gas
question
isn't
would not go
spewed out
unanswered
in
for long.
this part of the building. The drugs and the gas. The fuck is it so fucking dark? You know what? I almost did it. Jesus Christ. You're not funny.
You caught yourself.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, control.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
No, but I'm here and I do. Primarily,
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Battery low.
Number of
Battery
people
low.
in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Oh my god, I'm
The
gonna kill that
lives
thing.
of
Battery
so many
low.
individuals reduced
Battery
to images on
low.
the screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant
Nope.
nothing.
Is that
Nope.
loud enough or no? do.
And what did it say Stanley needs to do?
So remember that the ending you got was turning this
Right.
machine off. So I will give you a hint that I believe that there are 2 from here.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be
From
true.
where you are, you
Had
can
Stanley
technically
been
get.
under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to
There
accept
are
it blindly?
2 endings and 1 secret. That you can
Okay.
get in this place.
Am I on the way to get the secret? Because that's the word I
No.
like, you know.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
And I don't know where
It
the
was
battery is.
unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Hello? Oh.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality
Okay,
of
so
his
we did
past
this
began to
before.
sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Nah, nah. Whoa, I just walked into it. Mmm. Four. There. I'm fucking co-workers are all outside fucking still blown the fuck away. Fucking
Charging battery.
charging battery. Ew. Okay, so that was 4. That's 5. Oh, I'm looking for 3.
Buttons.
The buttons don't do anything? Ah, shit.
Remember we spent all that time last time. But
Okay.
let me see. Here.
Hit nanny, hit nanny. Oh. So should we just hit whatever button?
So, there's another room to go into.
Okay.
And that one has a button to push the facility power room.
This one?
And when at last
so
he
you
found the
pushed the
source
off
of the
button
room's
last time.
power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Charging
I'm afraid
battery.
You don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation.
What?
system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode.
I
detonating
mean-
the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Fine, let's go.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing
Less than 1
everyone
minute left.
inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This
But-
version of the events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on
Like,
the
I'm
next
gonna blow
go-around
myself
will
up.
be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the
The
clock
hustle that
right
you
now.
have on escaping this
These
area.
are precious additional
like,
seconds,
"Ah,
Stanley.
I'm going
Time
down
to
with the
go
building."
trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just
Shut up,
assume
asshole!
with a timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no.
Coming
these
out.
colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door.
Charging battery.
Anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I would watch you
It's vibrating in my
your
hand.
to see you made humble. This is not a challenge, it's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Goodbye, employee 427. I was trying to push that.
No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't.
Dude, this
It's
thing
all the same
keeps
to me,
coming
all
out.
a part of the joke.
Okay.
And believe me,
Charging
I won't be
battery.
laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until
Charging
No, it's
you
the little
battery.
thingy.
happily ever up.
Okay, I got blown the fuck right up. And the machine is still vibrating. Okay, it stopped vibrating.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wow.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley
Charging
walked
battery.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Dude, I'm gonna look like a fucking Borg.
Charging battery.
Thank you. Monkey fucking hanging on my fucking shoulder.
You can blame Duncan
I'm gonna.
because he refuses to fucking plug those in to charge them.
It's
Stepping
4825,
into his
right?
manager's office,
2485.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley
2
wondered aloud
845.
to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Fuck.
Um. So Do you want to hint on one of the secrets that isn't an ending coming up?
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
So keep going forward.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Click it.
Yeah, click it.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Don't go on that elevator yet. Go, turn around.
Turn around.
Oh wait, no, actually, go. No, sorry, that's not the elevator. Keep going forward.
Listen, buddy boy.
Yeah.
Click it.
Yes. Click the button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this
Don't go.
place where
Wait,
freedom
is that the?
meant
No, I
nothing.
think you can go down this one. Go ahead.
Click it.
Yeah, click it.
This mind control facility, it was too
But
horrible.
don't go on
to
that
believe
elevator.
it couldn't be
Okay.
true.
Stay
Had Stanley really been
where
under
you're at.
someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been
Turn around,
manipulated to
actually.
accept it blindly?
And like look back the way you came. Okay, so we have to wait 30 seconds.
Just stand here.
You can walk around, just don't go on the elevator.
Are we waiting for this to open?
Yeah, it'll open up. That's how they hide the secret is like Did it open up?
Yep.
All right, go back.
Wait. Go back or
Yeah, go back. Like away from the elevator. Go back the way you came.
is that
into
this
the room.
way?
Yes. Go through that room or that catwalk as well. And I believe this is the light button. So look at the button. Hit the button.
Yeah, yeah.
Welcome to the secret disco.
Dude, that's awesome.
Break into the chat, by the way.
Huh?
Break into the chat. Hey, Draken. Is it not showing up for you? Alright, now you can go on the elevator, by the way.
Oh, okay. Dude, disco is awesome. But again, feel like the funds would be better used to fucking take care of your employees rather than freaking creating a secret disco in your freaking. Hey, what?
Sorry.
The fuck? I can say that he's got eye. That's some bullshit. Oh, hell yeah. Give me that ice cream, though.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
Yo, little
Possible?
fox, don't forget we
Had he
want to
truly
watch the
spent his
7-minute long
entire
short
life
animation
utterly
for Castries.
blind to the world?
Yeah, no, I'll put that on before we end stream today.
Don't forget we gotta go pick.
I know.
Alright.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking,
Man.
eating, working. All of it monitored and
eyelashes are already
commanded from
fucked up this
very
morning.
place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Now where are we going?
Figure that out.
Blow it all up.
Oh, can you go backwards?
Where to?
Back the way you came.
Like to get into the place or to
Yeah.
go to the
Yeah.
mind control place?
Wait, there, hold on. The mind control facility. Look to the left. The left of it. Yeah. So go back out before you get into the room you're in, if you can. It's behind you.
So I don't actually fuck where I came. Are you hearing me?
Yes. I'm also trying to fix the broken elements of our stream.
Oh.
Multitasking. Did you come out? Did you come down those stairs?
I don't remember.
Okay. I'm terrified sometimes.
Hmm.
I don't think it's these ones. I think it's the ones behind you. That door right there.
That right there?
I think it's closed. Okay. So yeah, go ahead and just continue forward, and you can get either ending, because you're locked out of the other one. You went too far. You went too far forward. I didn't catch you fast enough. Because chat broke.
Okay.
So. Man, you are really getting those golden tickets.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power,
I was like, I'm not even waiting for the narrator. Fuck that shit. Let me out of this goddamn room.
and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had
Freaking
defeated the
finally.
machine.
Let me out of this
Unshackled
goddamn
himself
building.
From someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Really?
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
And the jades are
But as
those
sunlight
like
streamed into the
gemstones.
chamber, he
They'll let you,
realized
buy
none of
tickets,
this
but-
mattered to
Okay.
him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking.
Yeah.
But
Let me out of this
perhaps-
building. Let
perhaps
me
his
out.
goal had not
Let
been to
me
understand,
out.
but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Taking that
Whatever
long,
life
narrator,
is, it will be
bitch.
his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Step through the.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his
Run.
skin. The
Don't.
feeling of liberation. The immense possibility
you're
of the new
controlling
path
it.
before him.
Give it back
This
to
was
me.
exactly
We must
the way,
run.
right now, that things
Run.
were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Wow. Wow.
Alrighty, so there is your
I don't have a body. Look, if I look down, there's nothing.
oh my god. So we got that. There are 3 more endings with the left door at that choice. There's
Okay.
an ending before then,
Okay.
and then there's more endings on the right door.
Okay.
So which one do you want to try?
Let's do the before the left door.
Okay. Look for office 334 is my hint.
334.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Leave me alone,
Stanley
narrator.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
334. Okay. Drawer sticking out there. 334.
Or no, I mean 433. Sorry, that was my dyslexia reading. Or 434 is. God damn it.
All right. Show me the number. I'll read it.
434.
Okay. God, I'm gonna chop off your tail, use it as a fucking lucky fox foot on my fucking keychain. You said 434?
Yeah.
I-
434.
And now I don't know if I passed that number, so I gotta go back and look. All right, 430. 431 to, yes, I did pass that. Okay, 434.
No matter
said
how hard Stanley looked,
Office
he couldn't
or
find a trace
cubicle?
of his
Cubicle.
co-workers.
So. Try to walk up the chair.
Walk up the chair?
It's video game things. Like, try to like. Should be able to walk up it.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Left bumper.
Out this window here?
Just crouch and towards. Should be able to do it. You might have to like kind of wiggle around until you can crouch again. Keep going out the window.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
Oh, nice.
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
It doesn't matter which one you choose, they're both funny. I think you walk up to it and press the A button pointing at it.
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Hey. The fuck?
Can you choose the other option or no? All right, hold on.
Nope.
All right, so hit the start button on the controller and begin the game again.
Did you see what Draken said about the beta gameplay of Castries?
Yes.
All right. Man, I am hot flashing like a
All this
motherfucker
time
right
was
now.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right, so that was the main secret before the.
Okay. Woo!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
Okay.
entered the door on his left.
Now where? So did you use all the same people that they used for the team?
Fixed it.
Okay. Now what?
All right. So, you went through the left door.
Yes.
Right? So the hint I'm gonna give you, is that there's one ending that is right before you enter the mind control facility.
Okay.
When you go down the elevator and whatnot, there is one ending that is at the boss. The
Yet
boss's
there was not a single person here either.
office right at their
Feeling a
entrance.
wave of disbelief,
And there is
Stanley
one
decided
ending
to
at the
go up to
staircase.
his boss's
Okay.
office, hoping he might
So
find an
you
answer
decide what
there.
to do.
MC.
Oh, Gallagher was one of the ones you found. That was
Uh-huh. And you said go down?
Go down
Coming
is an
to a
ending. I will
staircase,
tell you that.
Stanley
have
walked
not chosen
upstairs
that
to
choice.
his boss's
Wait, go
office.
down what?
Hmm?
Go down what?
Going down the stairs is an ending.
Okay.
It
I've
is an ending.
I've gone down before.
No, you did it. You did one set and then went up because you wanted to go into the boss's office. And
Oh.
You misheard them.
Is that bird shit on that container?
It might be.
Bird shit can actually produce some toxins that if they get in the air, then
It's
So-
kind of dangerous for workplace safety, wouldn't you say?
I didn't say that, did I? I didn't say that.
So you're like, yeah, it's fine the way it is.
Under the stairs or
In the room.
okay. Oh no. Yeah, that I can't tell. Whoa! An automobile.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And
So
in
we're in
such
the
a competitive
garage,
economy,
looks like
why had he
maybe.
taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself,
Should I look
maybe
at the car?
I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
I said that!
These rooms were starting to
Yep.
look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled.
You can keep
This
going
is
through the
all a
rooms, by the way.
dream.
Oh, okay.
Oh, What a relief Stanley felt to have finally
I
found
highly
an
recommend
answer,
it.
an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job.
And
pushing
we're going to be
buttons.
switching
I
to
may as well
doing
enjoy
Wednesday,
this while I'm
Friday,
still
Saturday
lucid.
Honkai,
So,
just
he
so that she can
imagined
get caught
himself
up on it
flying
as well.
and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he to remain so lucid?
Oh,
And then
that we'll
perhaps
be
the strangest question
doing
of them all
playing Honkai
entered
on Wednesdays,
Stanley's
Fridays, and Saturdays
One, he
just to
was
get her
amazed
caught
he
up
hadn't
because of
asked
how far
himself sooner.
we still have to
Why
go.
is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this
Did I
was
just
not
go in
dream.
a circle?
How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself?
Did you?
Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all
I'm
that?
going in
This
a
voice was
circle.
part of himself too. Surely,
Also
if he
going
could
for-
just...
pay attention to the turns.
He would prove it.
Are they actually
He
a
would
circle?
prove that he was in
Wait, say
control,
what?
that
Pay
this
attention to
was
the
a dream.
turns.
So
Are
he
they
closed his
actually a
eyes
circle?
gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Okay.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back
Wait,
to my
sadness.
job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Stan.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Uh-oh.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name
Hey,
is
what?
Stanley. I have
You're
a
in
boss. I
control
have
of
an
him again.
office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and
Oh
walked
my
to the
god!
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Wow! 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 Oh my good lord.
Dude, that Good ending, wasn't it?
No, that's a sad ending, you psycho.
All of his co-workers were gone.
You know
What
how
did it
many
mean?
people in the world devote
Stanley
their
decided
lives
to
to
go
their
to the
job
meeting.
and then
Perhaps he
fucking
had
croak
simply
as soon
missed
as
the
their job is like, yeah, you're maxed out on the pay scale, so we're gonna go ahead and let you fucking go so that we can hire newer people that we can pay at a lower rate because they're not as experienced. And then they go and then they die. Like,
When Stanley came
left
to the set
again?
of 2 open doors, he entered the
Yes,
door
you
on
can
his
go
left.
left. You still have 2 more endings on the left path.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
dude, go. Down? Is it
No,
another down?
Down leads to that, and then you were just at.
Okay, so up.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to go up.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Eat the rich. Okay.
Alrighty. Now back out of the office really quickly. Oh, wait. I didn't catch it fast enough. That's fine. You can continue forward, go type in the code, and then before you go in the mind control facility, you want to go to the left.
Okay. 4285?
Okay, I think we all know the
4,
drill
8,
by now.
no,
Blah,
2,
blah,
4,
blah. Dark secrets, the
2,
keypad.
8,
Stanley
4, 5.
pushes some buttons. Oh, hey,
2,
look,
8,
it's
4,
a new
5.
passageway. Quelle surprise.
Wait. Hold on. You already typed in the code?
No, not letting me.
Turn to the thing. Turn to the passageway. So that bookcase to the left. Yeah, I think he already opened it. He's like, oh, you already did this, so I'm gonna open the passage for you already.
Oh, okay. Now where?
That's why he was like sarcastic in the last narration.
Okay, now where?
Go down the elevator.
Stanley walked straight
Before
ahead
going
through the
into this
large
room.
door that read
Hey, what?
Mind
Before going
Control
into this
Facility.
room, take a look to the left. Well, no, I mean walk up to the door. But, like,
Oh,
you see how there's like a there? Stop. Turn to the left. There you go.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his
I don't
boss.
believe you. You know why I don't believe him? Because the
Oh,
first run through, I won. He said I won. And then he took it away.
The
But
door
no,
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Bitch, I don't even know who you are. All I got is a voice.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Jump. There we go. Hey,
Okay.
Why am I not dead,
Word of
bitch?
demotion, and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise. He reflected that his life
Oh
would be
no,
of no
my
consequence whatsoever.
life is
Stanley
of
can't see the
consequence.
bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
What do we
So
do
he
now?
resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Look around.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Not killed instantly.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? Holy Jesus. Dude, the creators of this were totally on acid. What? It's like a museum of Stanley's shit. What? Oh my God. Now what?
Alrighty.
Dude.
So there is an exit in this museum you gotta find.
Okay. Resume the game? No. Begin the game again?
No, you get no. There's an exit in the game. So you just keep walking around.
So what you're saying is you are the
I don't know. I just know that it.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they
Oh, you found
both
it.
wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Wait, who needs one another? The narrator and
not.
Stanley?
Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you
Escape.
move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time.
So now you have to hit the start button.
Resume?
Begin the game again.
Was I not supposed to do that and get
No,
squished?
that's the end.
Okay.
You're supposed to get squished, but they'll make you just sit there until you begin the game again.
All of
And
his
then this
co-workers
is the
were
last
wondering
left
what
one,
could it
correct?
mean. Stanley
Wait,
decided
what?
to
The
go
last
to the
left
meeting room.
story?
Perhaps he had
No,
simply
there's
missed
one
the
more.
memo.
Or yeah, the one you're on right now.
Okay.
So basically, you want to get up to the boss's room, and then when you enter the boss's room, literally walk in the door and then back the fuck out immediately.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set
Okay.
of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Motherfuckers
hoping
don't know
he
how to
might
close
find an
drawers
answer
when they're
there.
done.
Yeah, that seems like that
Coming
could
to
be
a
kind of
staircase,
dangerous.
Stanley
So,
walked
up,
upstairs
right?
to his boss's office.
Have like a organization that comes
You-
in and checks.
You know
the-
what? You know what? I don't even fucking care. I've stuck with it. I haven't mentioned it once.
I'm surprised. You've come close. You have come close a couple of times. So now walk in, and then back out. In and out.
Like that? Whoa! No. That is different. Or walk in and back out.
Hold on. 'Cause sometimes you have to trigger something beforehand.
And after this one, I want to stop so that we can sign on and do the...
Oh, you want to watch the video then?
No. No,
Or-
we have to do like a daily thing.
Oh, you want to do dailies? Okay, yeah, we can do dailies. All right. So.
All?
So, this is the timing thing, okay? You're gonna walk in. I would actually walk in backwards, Wait for the door to start to close, and then run back out. Okay. Back into the room, and then get ready. Keep going a little bit more. Just pay attention to that door as you keep going backwards. When the door starts to close, immediately run forwards. A little bit more. Alright. So go forward. Now turn the camera to towards the door. And then go forwards. Now go left on the joystick. Not the camera, just your character. The left joystick. Alright. There you go. Now point the camera more towards the center of the door. Think of the door frame, yeah. Oh wait, go back a little bit to the left. Now back up, because now you're gonna walk back into the hallway. Oh shit!
Damn it!
That is really quickly how fast that door shuts. You can just begin the game again if you want. But you see what I mean? But
yeah.
So you kind of have to slowly and then immediately rush forwards.
Okay.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Yeah, see, they've been keeping him motherfucking in this office building for fucking ever. How the fuck does he have a wife?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I didn't get a beep with.
I didn't get a message either. A little bit back and then run forward. Oh shit.
Damn it! You do it.
Okay.
I think that I'm just not able to click it fast enough.
Yeah.
Must have been a bot. I thought the bots couldn't go in unless they got permission.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wow.
Added it after I...
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
There's gotta be a way to, this is the hard one to get, but it is.
Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
In terms of
When
what
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Well, I'm gonna go pee
he
so
entered
you
the door
can-
on his left.
the ghost.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Almost got it though.
Wow.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I wonder who the little man laughing is on Draken's emoji. It almost looks like that guy from...
Ah!
You got it!
Got it!
You got it! It didn't register. Wow.
I glitched.
I think you clicked fucking game. Wow. Right.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
How wide his hips are?
His hip.
I don't know what
So
that is.
The hip. How they read.
Yet
It's
there was
basically
not a
just-
single person here either. Feeling a wave of
Oh,
disbelief,
like an aura.
Stanley decided to go
Yeah.
up to his boss's
so,
office,
I
hoping he
can't
might find an answer there. Coming to a
ask
staircase,
how wide they
Stanley
made
walked
his hips.
upstairs to
Okay.
his boss's office.
Yeah, I thought you said his hips, and I was like,
Okay,
the
here we go.
fuck?
That's what glitched.
Wow.
Here's the door.
My office. I didn't realize. As also.
Oh,
they
so
only
it's the
count
double
office
door.
as the double door.
mean?
Okay.
Stanley
'cause
decided to
that
go
makes
to the
more
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, really?
Yet there was not a single person here
This is a
either.
twist
Feeling
motherfucking
a wave
game.
of
This like
disbelief,
if somebody
Stanley
played this
decided
while
to go
on
up to his boss's
LSD,
office,
I feel
hoping
like
he
they
might
would
find an
like
answer.
have
Coming to a
serious
staircase,
mental health
Stanley
issues.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Pardon me.
Here's the door.
There we go.
Wow. You got locked out. Yeah, I imagine that Honkai would be fun playing while under the influence. Like, I don't drink anymore, but I feel like the problem with me is that then I start getting like horn dog and being like, oh my god, and then I never shut up.
That door. They're going down the stairs. These look different. These stairs look different.
You are absolutely correct. No, you're right. You're right. You are absolutely correct. But I try to throw in a little bit of common sense and like logical shit in there. So I try not to do too hardcore horniness, but I do fail. Empty.
Okay,
They
so
cleaned it up.
we did. It's almost like a certain organization showed up and made them.
What organization?
Yeah, what organization?
What
organiza-
organization,
what
little
organization?
fox?
I don't know. You might have to tell me.
I already fucking said I wasn't gonna say it.
I know.
Okay. No more slides. Oh, I got itchy nose. Wonder if that means that I'm gonna win some money. I'd have to go buy a lottery first. Doors. Wait.
Wait. Okay, so the game. Okay. So yeah. It doesn't feel right, but that's on purpose. Go all the way back to your office.
Oh shit, how do I do that?
All right. I didn't realize you had to go all the way back to your office. Was that the way you came
Yeah.
from? All right. Try going the other way. Oh no! Turn around. Go that way. This is the way. Yeah, because here's the 2 doors. Then you go down this one. See, now I know where we are.
Yeah, me too.
Pretty soon you're gonna have dreams of this office.
Probably.
Yeah, now you gotta go through that door.
Oh. I can barely see. Wait. Wait. 6. I can't see.
I think you're supposed to be going up.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Oh, right there. Go forward. Then turn to the right.
Okay, there's 757. All right, so we are going right. It's the same number through the window. This? Well, yeah. Seven 58.
Alrighty. Okay, so you need to reach the 760th floor, so you got one more.
Dude, there's no fucking way that I would be fucking going in here without a fucking flashlight. The fuck? Probably some goddamn motherfucking holy water too.
And you would say the reason why is because why?
It's fucking dark. I'm sure that there's some sort of organization that says, hey, this is the best way to do things. Escape pod. Okay, we're on 760. Escape pod launch bay. Nice try. Nice try. Okay, go through the door on 760. Or go through the elevator. Probably go through the door. Whoa. Okay, so there's 460.
Was that the door you came in or the other door?
That is not the door I came in.
Okay, so then continue forward. Well, not that's where you just came.
No, I came out back out again because I couldn't
Oh,
see.
Oh, okay.
Hey! Hey! Hey, bitch! Son of a bitch!
So there was a sign I think that said that like unless the narrator is there as well, you can't escape, and so the game broke.
Oh.
Because we left the narrator behind in the boss's room.
Oh.
When we backed out.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty. So you want to do
Yeah.
dailies now? Alright. So hit the start button on this.
Start button.
Quit
Quit menu.
You get your desktop. You can minimize Steam. I can close that window.
Yoshino, don't look at him.
Here. You see the on your taskbar at the bottom, the epic. Click on that, and then launch Honkai. And then, yeah, okay.
I don't know. He takes care of all that.
Yeah. Wait, did they put it on Steam finally? Just fucking move it to Steam. I just didn't. Last time I checked, I couldn't get it on Steam.
Welcome, Mickey. They have their own launcher.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't got launched it with their own launcher yet. Yeah, I've just gone through the Epic Game Store.
Chugga 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 choo choo.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's what it says when the game starts, doesn't it?
What?
Oil.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'll have to look into that. So, menu. I would just go into the cell phone menu. So that's the start button. That's the other side of the controller button. There you go. And just go through the exclamation point.
Little fox.
Yeah, go ahead and send us the link. I'll get it set up on the computer for next time.
Boom, 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 boom. Hi, Dan. You're so sweet. Never be so. Are you flirting with him? Don't flirt with him. And who is still? Stella?
Oh, that's the main character.
Oh. Who does she flirt with?
I believe Firefly.
Oh. Alrighty. Oh, good. I can't wait to see that.
Alrighty. You gotta get the perfect. Okay, so we want to go to
Hell.
Hmm?
Hell.
no. Yeah, go there.
Out.
Yes. And let's see here. That's up to you. If you want, we can start saving golden tickets for the next banner, or we can keep trying to do my die until the end.
Oh yeah, I'm not like I don't have to like stick with my die. I can pull up a picture of him and be perfectly happy.
They're ridiculous. Okay, so
Who's pity? What now?
So we need to go into your go into the menu again. And
Oh, okay.
nice. So go to the. I'm trying to remember what one it is to go to. I think it's. Is it? Oh, I think it's Okay, not that. So back out of this. Open up the shortcut menu. Diagonal top right. Or that one. That's just right. So now you want to hit right bumper. Yeah, so basically they go like, okay, you have had like the world's worst luck now. We're going to basically give you a good chance of getting a good character. So...
Wait, so I'm getting pitied by the game?
Yeah. Yes.
The game is pity fucking me?
Not yet. Not yet. It just means that if you spend enough golden tickets on a banner, the game will basically go, all right, here you go. You put a lot of time or money into this.
Listen,
We're going to give you the character.
I'm not getting pity fucked by a fucking game. I'll tell you that much right now.
All right, so scroll down on this. Can you scroll down or no? Use the D-pad to go into it, I guess. Yeah, now go down. Perfect. All right, so we want to go to the one that you just unlocked.
I'm getting triggered. They're all named after my dad. Bud this, Bud that, Bud this, Bud
So,
that.
Do the Bud of because we want to level up your characters. Go to Bud of Memories.
Bud of memories.
All right, now 6 of them.
6 of them.
The right trigger. And then challenge. Support.
Support.
And then choose the character you want to try out. Wait, is this one on the second planet? I thought this was on the first one.
I thought we were still on the first planet.
Well, you can go to different ones on different planets. But... So yeah, so just find a support character you want to, like, watch fight. Yeah, I noticed that as well. Like, they just kind of, like, they're not unlocked, but you can fast travel to them to play them. It's kind of weird. Okay. I would recommend one of the level 80 characters.
Firefly.
Oh, you want to do Firefly? Okay. Add. Then start challenge. Oh, we do have to rebuild your team before Wednesday.
Huh?
So we have to rebuild your team because we
Set in position.
Well,
She looks precious.
Firefly's the one that main character for it, but
Wait,
Sam,
who's the
awaiting orders.
soldier dude robot?
That's
dude?
Firefly. Remember, they're in a mech outfit.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
Detonate.
Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. Until everything burns to ashes!
That's cool.
By the order of the Ten Lords,
Divine castration.
execute the Marastruck! You won't get away. Set the seas ablaze!
Hells yeah. Jesus. Set the seas ablaze? Is that what she yells?
Do you admit this crime?
Perhaps
You
you
gotta save
still
up
don't
the,
understand.
points that you-
Humanity never
I'm sorry,
conceals
what?
its desire to control the
You have to
heavens,
save up
and
the
I'm
points
no
to use the
exception.
blast attack.
I will claim victory for myself.
I still can't hear you, so it.
Alright, is that
Yeah.
better?
Now, what do you want?
I was saying, now you can use her. You have to make sure you have at
Firefly
least one
type
skill
4.
point to use her
Awaiting
Y
orders.
ability.
Oh, yeah.
That was why you couldn't
Yeah.
use it last time.
Fight to live! It's
Damn,
time.
girl.
Just in time.
Hell yeah.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Much
Too
obliged.
cute. Yes, please.
This is more than a battle. Set the seas ablaze! No amnesty for the Marastruck.
Listen.
You won't get away.
Stay the
could've
hell away
surrendered.
from my girls. Y'all biatch.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Fight to live!
Jeez.
You won't get away. You could have surrendered.
Why would I want to surrender?
This is more than a battle.
That's like giving up. Surrender is like giving
By
up.
the order of the Ten Lords,
Divine castration.
execute the Marastruck! Set the seas ablaze! It's time.
Woo! Hells yeah. That it? B?
Yeah, that's now back out for a second. See if that was enough to get your dailies done. Back out. Okay, so now open up the menu and go to the exclamation point. Alright, so we still need to do one more. Okay, we can actually literally do this right here. So, back out of this menu. Hit the start button, so the 3-line button. Go to assignments. Now, the assignments I would do for you right now is go over to XP materials. Okay. And then that second one. And assign 2 people to do it. There's 2 with the arrows on them.
I like this chick. Go with this kid. You know what? I'll just go ahead and yeah.
Then confirm assignment. Then choose another assignment. You can go to the material one as well. Ugh. So
I'm not doing a born to obey shit. However, Winter Soldier?
oh my god. All right. Well, send some people on those assignments then.
There's only one arrow.
Then you send that person and another person. Then you just don't get the double bonus, basically. Make sure you send March 7th and then somebody else. Then hit confirm assignment. Back out. And go down to the claim, and then there you go, and claim the last gift thing, and you've done your dailies. So, before we hop
If you
off-
press on it to go to directly, you don't get as much.
Huh?
Oh, I'm asking Draken. Why don't I have a bio? Look at that. It says no bio. I have a freaking bio.
we'll have the right one for you, but let's go ahead and watch those shorts.
Yes.
And then so go ahead and log out of it.
Log out of it. Oh, okay. Okay. Yo.
Then exit, and then you'll want to
Exit again.
yeah. I sent you both of the I sent the clip, the Firefly clip that Draken sent, and then I also looked up the new clip for today. And I sent them over Discord. Hop on Discord really quick.
Hop on Discord really quick. Oh. All right. Did you send it private? Is that Gojo as your profile picture?
Yes. Yes.
You know what? You do not love Gojo enough to have him as a profile pic. I'll tell you that right freaking now.
I figure we might as well.
Okay.
All right, so you can do either one.
Let's do the Embers of...
I would recommend going to...
Which one is the cry one?
Probably both.
Okay, I got some toilet paper here.
All right. Click on the link to open it up in the web browser. It'll run better.
This right here?
No, you see the link?
This right here?
Up.
This right here?
Yeah. Click on that. Wait, not right click. Just there you go.
You sounded like a teacher.
And there we go. Go ahead and hit play.
Midamos takes his throne. Man spreading like that. Like he's advertising.
Oh my god, you're ridiculous.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I don't know. She looks like she's crying.
Yeah, she has a tragic backstory. It's like anime rules. They just have tragic backstories.
All right, hang on. Prepare. Because if I cry at all, I'm going to fucking cry my lashes right into my freaking eyeballs. Wait. What? What? Like a dying sickness? Like she's gonna die? I'm gonna go get coffee. Is that tuberculosis? No, I don't think so. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Damn, that's sad. Okay, are we ready? Do it.
You might want to turn up the volume on your YouTube.
Huh?
Oh no, I can hear it now. Oh, pause it. The capture card just crapped out. Again.
Command. Firefly requesting reinforcements. Requesting reinforcements to Rift Valley. Forward. Requesting reinforcements. I repeat, requesting reinforcements.
And that's her, right?
I believe so. Yes.
On your feet. The target straight ahead. Keep pushing forward.
Affirmative.
I'm not keen on locusts like that, like swarms of fucking locusts. Those things just knocked her.
Whoever's still alive, cover me. I'm going for the swarm mother. Copy. Take it. What's this? Activate it when you see the signal.
What? No.
Now commencing scorched earth operations for Her Majesty!
Her Majesty!
Wait, how old is she? Oh, okay.
Am I dead? who died. For to fight, such is the honor of Clement's mother cavalry. For Her Majesty. Why do we die? Why do we live?
For Clement! For the Empress!
But Clement no longer exists.
What?
I dreamed of a scorched earth. A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame.
Life begets death.
Did she just blow herself up with the whole planet? Wow.
Oh.
Fireflies dancing among the stars.
Look, she showed up to wipe my tears at the end. Wow, that was sad. So they're like child soldiers.
I don't wanna die. Please, I fucking use this. Let me
Whoa.
go. I don't want to die. Please.
Oh, this is the other one that you wanted to watch.
Oh, okay, it just automatically played it.
This is the new one that just came out.
Okay, let me rewind because I was looking away because I didn't know. Fucking play on.
Yeah, you have autoplay set up.
I don't want to die. Please, I fucking use this. Let
We're
me
just gonna have to
go.
do a
I
stream
don't wanna
where like the
die,
first
please.
half of it is you
I
just
don't
going
want
through
mercy
all of
like
the
this. Just let me go. I
shorts.
need him. I don't.
Dear gods, please in my next lifetime.
I hate these icy hands.
Okay. I didn't realize how many characters there were. Like, there's so many. Offering, maybe?
Get it over with. End its suffering.
Oh. Holy shit.
The Reaper has blessed your hands. Only you can grant them peace.
So when she touches somebody, they die? Okay. Okay. Oh, damn, even through gloves. Please, gods. Okay, not that strong.
Embrace death. Walk alongside it.
It actually is a gift. I hope she realizes that later on when she gets older. To be able to ease somebody's suffering, like, boom, like that. And which one is this? What's this?
This is Castoris.
Oh! Oh! Oh, she's beautiful.
Is that you, Castoris? All of them have gone, heeding death's summon, crossing into their domain. I must go too. I don't fear it, just I have some regrets.
Yeah.
Watching people leave this world again and again. It must be lonely.
That's
for
exactly
you.
what I was thinking.
You must want to desperately embrace them before they go.
I can't. These hands, they're too cold.
But Big Sister Castoris, your hands are so warm. Just like anyone else's. So go on. Don't hold back.
Give me a warm hug.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
It's gonna autoplay. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Draken, you get to go to the store for me now because I'm not going with Cryface. So get over here. We need milk. Wow. That was sad. Oh my god. Oh, you think I'm kidding? I can't go in the store like this. Wow. That was good. I want to play her. Yeah. And it's so funny because right before her friend said, you know, how lonely she must be. That's exactly what like totally set me off. I was like, that means she's never like hugged or been, you know, comforted like that or whatnot. And even though I do see the yeah, that's so sad. I'm out of toilet paper. But like and then the idea of course your loved ones are just they're gonna die. So but I've said that before about vampires and immortality and stuff like that. Fuck that shit. Wow. I have to go punch Hoyoverse in the face while Draken's going to the grocery store with me.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm ready to get off.
Alrighty. It was a good stream. Back on Wednesday.
Yes. Well, but we're also hopping on every day to get those. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You too. See you Wednesday, Draken.
See you Wednesday, Dragon.